Jive's focus is to act as the communication platform between the company as well as the employees. And in this case, specific to El Super, what we wanted to show was the ability to, one, get out the newsletter to the individuals that need to see that information. The second part of that is to be able to measure the effectiveness. Who's actually reading the information? How are they reading the information? What's their sentiment around that information? And then the third piece is around measurement, being able to have what is known as gamification within the system for individuals to compete against each other on who is performing well and who is not. So in this case, what you'll see is that as I log into the Jive instance, I'm going to get information specific to my store. I can get information company-wide. And it really is tailored to me. So as you see right here, I see an announcement around the latest El Super newsletter. And I see the latest post here on the El Super newsletter. So I received an email directly notifying me that a new newsletter is available to me. I'm brought directly to here. When I am, I'll go directly into this newsletter. And what you'll see is the information. So very rich, rich abilities of being able to embed any kind of content, tasks, documentation, whatever it might be. This is a very simple newsletter with a few action items for people to go through. So you can specify different areas where people have to go and view certain information. So the store task or inventory checklist, shelving individual assessments. It's going to depend on your needs on what kind of information you'll show. But we also provide the ability then to not only view the information and to take action on this information, but to provide commentary. So people can come in and provide the different commentary and ask questions or whatever it might be. Maybe you want them to add a comment when they're finished with their task. Maybe you want them to be able to ask questions related to that newsletter. But an important piece about this is what Jive really focuses on is not only distributing this information out to the individuals, but being able to measure that information. And so as people are coming in and taking different actions on this, we have something known as impact metrics, which you see right here on the right-hand side. And I'll click on that. And what impact metrics are going to show is all the information related to how people are looking at this information. So the number of actual views, the unique viewers within El Super, commentary that they're providing, questions that they're asking, and they're liking and sharing, and some of the things that people are used to. But also, are we reaching everybody that we want to from the global reach? Are people actually getting this information? And if so, are they coming in and reading this information? What's their sentiment provided? Are they commenting on it? Are they liking the information? And then a few things are, one of my favorites is just the viewers. So who are the individuals within El Super that have actually looked at and read this latest newsletter? And I'm able to see that directly from here. And I could even break it down by not only everyone, but maybe a store specific or region specific or whatever it might be. And so in this case, if I typed in Portland, what I'll find is everybody within the Portland store that is actually seeing this information is able to take action on this information. So that's the first part, a real simple, clean way to distribute information out and to measure the effectiveness of that. The other part of that, though, is actually with what we call gamification. And so as people are coming in and they're taking actions on the different newsletters and the tasks that you've assigned to them, you'll see here that we have gamification on the right-hand side and the individual leaders. And what this is it's awarding people different points for doing the things that you want them to do. So whether it's reading newsletters, taking action on certain things, whatever it might be, being able to then automatically assign points or explicitly assign points. And it really causes a lot of competition within different areas. So Jive's used within a lot of retail stores. We'll see retail stores pitted up against other retail stores. And it all comes down to just the points. Read this information, complete the task, get 100 points or whatever it might be. And it's global. So you'll have it where it can map up to all the different people within El Super. You're able to measure them up against each other. They can see how they're doing as well as you're able to see how they're doing. And you can go from there. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye.